Hello, good evening. Welcome to Sunday Night Trucking. How we all doing? Can I have a very quick AV check to get us going here? It's been a couple of weeks since we've done Sunday Night Trucking. Feels weird, man. AV's 10 out of 10. Good, I shall carry on talking. Today I thought we would carry on and finish off the Colombia map, because there's still chunks of it we've not been to. So I thought we'd do that today. We're going to change truck though. We're not going to drive around in the Volvo tonight. Adam Thwaite, thank you for 39 months, nearly the big 4-0. AV is 9 out of 10 and the host is 10. Lol. Have you all had a good week? Good weekend? Looking forward to going back tomorrow? Lol. Bravo Alpha Echo, thank you for 41 months. He was hoping we'd be in Colombia. Well, we are. Apple pie with 41.7 to go. Nice weather again. Yeah. It is, actually. Dragon Hero, thank you for the bits. Hello, Squirrel. Hello, Dragon Hero. You have an English exam at 9 AM tomorrow, Matty. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, you don't have to revise for an English exam, so it's easy. Before you know it, it'll be the summer holidays. A computer science exam on Monday. Easy. Easy. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, 4 months. Thanks for all the fun streams and 5 to my Twitch baby hype. Thank you very much. Majash, thank you for the host. Will we see the road break again? Probably. I'm a completionist and collector. I have to finish the map even if it's awful. That's not true. I'm not really a completionist. I'm not one of those people who has to get all the Steam awards and that kind of thing. Steam achievements. I can't be bothered with it.
Happy anniversary.
But, you know, there's still quite a chunk of this map that we've not even looked at yet. I mean, we've been through here and we went up that top side there, but we've still not done it. Like all this down this left side. And that road, which is just positively enormous. You know, I don't even think we'll get a job down that road. We'll just have to, like, haul something. Byoki Games, thank you for 24 viewer host. Thank you, Byoki Games. You got a forensic exam next week? That sounds fun. You got some blood tests tomorrow? You are? Relaxing Sunday Night Trucking before blood test tomorrow, blood test for the wedding. Wait, I'm confused, Alice Darren. Why do you need to have blood tests for a wedding? What kind of wedding are you having? I didn't need a blood test when I got married. The Irish Gamer, welcome back. Babel Hannes, 32 months, thanks for all the fun and entertaining. Yachts 4, thank you, Babel. Welcome back, Freak Gamer. You subbed this morning, Lupo. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome to the house, Lupo. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back, Nutter.
You're playing Skylands, Hill Phillips. Nice. Cameron C, welcome back. Now, today we're going to drive a truck that we need to get from a Merc dealer. So we're going to have to teleport up to a Merc dealer and then come back here to Montadia. So I guess we'll go up here. What's this one? I can't even see what the name of the town is. Barranquilla. Let's go up there. A lot of states require a blood test before marriage. This is new to me. This is absolutely new. Why do you need to have a blood test to get married? What are they testing for? There's no such thing in the UK for this. Turkish law requires it before you get married in Turkey. Wow. This is honestly new. I've never heard of this. Lol Sokya. I can reach over the internet and slap you, you know. I have that power. Right, let's configure a truck. There you go. Let's go something a bit old school. I actually saw one of these at Truckfest, which is what prompted me to drive it. And it kind of fits with Colombia, doesn't it? Yeah, I did see that Tom Sunday. Just in case Lolsocky thinks I didn't read it. You said Colombia is spelled with an O, but your ETSC profile name is Colombian with a U. Captain Flint. That's great. What if I didn't create that profile? Jeff Faviano, thank you for the host. Pinky Express, thank you for 26 months. Tartan repaint, please. I don't think I've got a tartan, actually. And it only comes with a few skins. Now, there's not much choice in terms of the cab. But there are some choices around the chassis that we can go for. The seats scream for a wooden dash. Again, I don't know what options we're going to get here. So this truck, I think Mr. Mutley's added it to the mod spreadsheet. It may have already been there. But it's definitely in there somewhere. Who heard that you came 24th out of 26 countries in Eurovision, Squirrel's Desk? Well, what do you expect? What? Squirrel's Desk, what do you expect? You know, we put a decent song in there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The voting is not based on how good your song is. That's why I don't watch it. So yeah, with Brexit and all that, is it really that surprising that we came 24th? Phased out, thank you for 40 months. Derry Lad, thank you for 10. It's in the mod spreadsheet, says Mutley. There you go. Finally a good truck, RW. Okay. We can go 4x2, 6x4. We can tag lift it, or we can go for a 2.4. What do you think? 2.4 looks alright, actually. Yeah, let's go 2.4. I'll have to change the wheels in a sec. Now, in terms of pulling power, I don't think this is the greatest thing, so I'm going to go all the way down here and start off with the T intercooler. Actually, actually there's 443 there, but the T intercooler sounds like fun. Turbocharged. Natural aspiration turbocharged. 443 is the most we can get out of this. I'm intrigued by the T-cooler though. Gotta love Jaffers, 38 months. Captain Creeper, welcome back. R. Stratman, thank you for 13.
Welcome back.
No, I think we're going to struggle with some... I mean, there's some steep hills in this map, so I'm going to go 443, I think. Because even with the Volvo, which was, I think, at least 500, even that was struggling up some hills. So I think we better start big.
Welcome back.
A380, welcome back. The intercooler has more torque. Yes, it does, actually. It does indeed have more torque. Look at that. Has more torque at a lower rev range. 1100.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Want to go for pulling power, you want the intercooler. Bram Gaming, thank you for 30 months. It's not Mother's Day, Pickle. Not in the UK. Here we go. Right. Transmission. 8+1. 8+1. Blimey. How's that even going to work? I might have to change my gear mapping. Gotcha, Alistarian. Nero, thank you for 37 months. Let's have a look inside. We'll try this 8+1 and see how it works out. Well, this is like retro. Basic retro, this is. Do the skin. Now, it comes with a few. It comes with this one, which has Agfa on the front. I don't even know if Agfa still exists. I remember Agfa used to make... they do a lot of chemical company. They used to make a lot of cassettes and stuff back in the cassette days. I remember buying Agfa cassettes. Motley doesn't like this truck, in case you didn't know. Motley thinks it's horrible. Might go for this and then color it. Let's see. Keep that. Use that. Could go with something like this, couldn't we? Nice dark red to go with the chassis. You had to drive it, that's why. There you go. A nice simple red. Super soap spam to stop spam, mate. That's why. Right. Air horns. I think we'll stick some single roars on the side. Let's start at the back here. What's this? Ooh, ladder. Chrome ladder. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you got the chrome ladder or a painted ladder? I think the chrome looks slightly better. Exactly what Spatial Dragon said. Fusion Distress, 8 months. Good evening, all. Keep the stream going strong. Loving your content as always. Much love from the Collins family. Thank you very much from the Collins family. Thank you for 8 months. Let's see what this dot does. This is, oh my god. Is that an attempt at aerodynamics? I mean, that's not so bad. But that looks like somebody just strapped a piece of wood on top of his roof. It's hilariously bad. I actually might go with it. It looks so bad. Chrome on this truck doesn't fit? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Almost. It almost fits. It wasn't. It was useless, says Motley. Motley's getting like... He's getting flashbacks to a time in his life that he's trying to forget. He's like watching his truck sweating going, oh my god, palpitations. Purely advertising the company. You wouldn't do that just to advertise the company. Like stick a big board up like that to just give your truck more drag. That would be silly. It's a deflector. Starting a week's holiday, Bondo. I wonder how Thingy got on. Cuzzy. Wonder if he made it. Made the flight. What's this then? Wow. Euro goodies, FCP, ITCs. Look at this. It's got the companies from the game.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I'll leave that one on. It's terrible. Cal Kango, thank you for welcome back, sir. Wowzers, that's nasty. That's not so bad. That's got lights. Yeah, it's alright. It's looking okay now. The deflector is awful. I know, that's why I'm going with it. It's so bad, it's good. Okay, no options on the mirror. GPS is inside. Outside, what's up? Huh?
Happy anniversary,
I'll just leave them on top of my cards there. Oh, look, it says intercooler on it as well. Let's go with painted. Will you get the new 8 and Persian Golf map for DCS? I don't know, Tequila. Like, learning the FA18 is going to take a lot of investment in time, isn't it? So I don't know. And then the thing is, Tequila, I always get this kind of... With DCS, I always get this mentality where I say, well, if I did learn the Hornet, what would I then do with it? Having spent like 50 hours trying to learn it, what would I then do? And that's when I get stuck with DCS. Let's see. Ooh. That looks a bit posh for this truck. That's alright, actually. I quite like that. Let's go with that one. We can actually put some lights on this thing. Yeah, I know you can do carrier stuff, Matt, but once you've landed on a carrier a few times, you know, then what? Play on a server and kill other people? Well, I'd more likely get killed, wouldn't I? That's what, more likely that's what would happen. Because, like, the thing is, like a hornet, you'll get killed without even seeing what killed you. Do epic tower flybys. Doc Holiday, Paul. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. Thank you, Doc Holiday. Thank you very much for the bits. A community multiplayer game, Blizzard. But again, what would we do? Do I agree that Eurovision is rigged? Westy Dog, I've already said I don't watch it for years because the voting is political. That's what you need to learn. Yeah. And that's what I struggle to find the time to do. So I'm probably not going to do it because I need to invest more time in flying online. I'd rather spend my time doing like online flying, commercial stuff. 3 pasties. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Net House. Thank you for your support. Can we give 3 pasties a nutty welcome, guys? That's a chunky, chunky light, that is. Maybe we can put some of these on. They're slim. Maybe a couple of them, not too many. That's more like it. That's the kind of look you're going for. 3 pasties, nom nom. It's a good name. I mean, why have, you know, if you're going to go to Greg's, why get 1 pasty when you can get 3? You know, if you buy 2, you get 1 free. And then you've got 3 pasties. Paulie's Custom Skins gifted a sub to Hugo Agogo 64. That is an interesting name. Thank you very much, Paulie. Welcome to the Net House, Hugo. Please give Paulie a thank you, Hugo. I don't think the square ones all... I mean, they kind of... They work better with this thing. But they look a bit too modern for this truck for me. Yeah, it's a mod truck, yeah. Lower square lights. External indicators. More lights down the bottom. I think we'll go with just that. Just some external indicators I'll do. Good evening, Mrs. Geek. What did you miss, Navina? Just some configuration. Oh. So, do we go smoky or not smoky? Smoking or non-smoking, guys? Wow. Look at that. When emissions were real emissions. You can train dogfights near 15 or SC27. They're not hard to learn. Maybe if things calm down in the summer, I might go to it. Fear my Teddy, thank you for 26 months. Just popping in to say hello, keep up the good work. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you very much for your support. Euro minus 12. Lol. This is beginning to look proper.
Oh, yeah,
right, what's
yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
back there? That's a Mercedes NG. Needs to be like that, I guess. And then that is a Mercedes NG. So it seems to come with its own tires and stuff. What kind of configuration can we do here? The NG Elegance. That doesn't fit properly. That's kind of floating a little bit, but that one.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Is it me or is that just not aligned? That's really weird. Free Gamer, you know smoking is bad for you. Lol. Jules. Hello, Jules. How you doing? Flatbeat, thank you for 55 months. You can't send 100, Hugo. It's minimum 200, mate, sorry. I don't know if it's the same mod author as the 1.4M, I don't know. Definitely floats, isn't it? Dang it. Well, there's not a lot I can do about that. The Southwest Trains guy. welcome to the Nut House.
Welcome back.
Can we give Southwest a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you very much for your support. Solid Bond, welcome back. MTA, 7 months of nutty goodness. They sit on standoffs. So is it meant to do that then? Okay, that's the elegance.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Put that on the elegance as well. And put that on the elegance. There you go. Right, just the inside to do. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. GPS. Wow, that's quite a big GPS. Blimey. I hope it's a sat-nav as well. Kappa. Telepass. Do we need telepass on this thing? I'm guessing not. Put squirrel over there. Oh, it's compatible with the SISL pack, which is perfect because that means Pac-Man can be here. Yeah, he looks so happy. He's always happy, Pac-Man. No matter what kind of day he's had, he's always smiling. Oh wow, what is that? Snickers? Oh, mobile phone. What's that? Don't know what that is. A mug, Snickers. We'll have that. Those seats are giving you flashbacks.
Happy anniversary.
Whoa! Dots for days. Blimey. That's a lot of dots. Carefully balances a Coca-Cola. Is that a camera? Interesting. Oh, Wally fits in quite nicely there, actually. Let me put down here. Just randomly have a wind turbine. I love it. There's some weird stuff here. We could just put a sandwich on the floor though, you know, for later.
Happy anniversary.
BCS 57 months, going for 5 years. It gets closer and closer. Oh my god, BCS. 57 months. Thank you so much. These numbers are getting big. 57, man. Can't believe it. Lord Reaper, 13 already, time flies. Next one on the list, 14. Well done. Oh, we could take moody people with us. Or a pizza. Let's take a pizza. We don't normally take pizza. Let's trade that in. See how badly this thing drives. Forgot to change the wheel hubs, caps and nuts. Maybe they're non-floating parts available. Well, we can have a look. You can have a quick look. Well, they are the standard Mercedes NG ones. Which implies... you can get an elegant version of them.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
This looks a bit weird. No, he just looks all kinds of wrong. It's clearly in the wrong place. Even that actually fits better, look. That Mercedes-Benz one fits better than the one that comes with the mod. How bizarre is that? So we can fix 2 of these things, potentially. There you go. They're a bit rubbish. I don't like... loose wheel nut. What if we put some, like, chromes on like that? Pick up on the shine here. There you go. That looks reasonable. Let's do that. You don't think the truck will pass emission standards? It's immune from emission standards.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, the flywheel. Let's check the gearing out. 1H. 2H. Okay. 4 and 5L. 5L is our top gear. Oh, listen to this. Old school. Right, we need to go back to Monterey, whatever it was called. Let's hope that's right. Monterey, that was it.
Happy anniversary.
Somewhere down here will do for now. See what kind of job we can get from here. Black Hawk, so only 38 months feels like inadequate compared to some people, lol. 38 is still a lot, dude. Satios, thank you for 13. Think about the people just starting out, Black Hawk, so. Heapster. 39 months, Heapster. Here's the purple button again. Have you gone off Scania now from what's happened at Truckfest? Not really. They still make fantastic trucks. I just think the people they sent and the setup they had was rubbish. They need to do better. Is Jeff Jefferson going to come back? Keep up the good work, Andy. I think it was Jeff with a J. Let's see. I think I want to go south. I want to go down this way. I want to go down this road and then later we can go down that way. Ooh, that's nice. Fuel oil. Northbound, southbound, but it goes over to
Happy anniversary.
plywood.
Natter.
Sulfuric acid, that goes the wrong way. Doesn't go what I want. Okay, I think this one's probably the best one. Because then we can either carry on down southwest, or we can start cutting around here, or we can head east over that way. Gives us the best options. Yeah, we've not really... This is a huge map, Lego. I know it's not a brilliant quality map, but it's pretty huge. L. Phillips, the guys at the Truck Fest on the Renault stand were really friendly. Yeah, I interviewed the Renault guys at Truck Fest. Did you not hear about this? Maybe there was some of you that's not been in a stream this week. So, I'll explain it. I'll explain what happened, right? So, you know I was at Truck Fest last week. And this year I was trying to get footage of, like, interviewing the manufacturers. Where did we pick this thing up? Oh my god. Are you serious? That's either a map error or the guy's got very strange ideas. That looks a bit broken to me as well. Let's see what skin we can put on. Shell. Ooh. I'm playing spot the difference between this one and this one. And I can't see any. I can't see any difference between those two. I will take it. So I was at Truckfest, and apologies if you've already heard this story, but clearly some people haven't. I went to all the different manufacturers. DAF was superb. They were really, really friendly, DAF. So I went over to them. The guy said, yeah, no problem. So stood in front of a truck, did an interview, told us about his what was on the stand about Daft's 90th year in business and all that. A couple of days later I came back and I said, can I film the inside of one of these trucks? And they went, yeah, just unlocked it, let me in. Brilliant. Daft brilliant. Went to Volvo. Said the same thing. Can I get an interview? Like, tell us about what's new here, what your truck, what's coming up, that kind of thing. The guy was really helpful, but he mistook the word interview for presentation. So when I'm stood there in front of the truck, just like I did with Daft, and I start asking him questions, he literally just turned to the camera, started talking to the camera, and then started walking off with the camera. And I'm stood there going, this is supposed to be an interview? So I had to catch up with him and get him back on track a little bit. But other than that, Volvo were pretty good. Went to Mercedes-Benz on the Saturday, and the guy said, well, the guy that you need is called Ross. He's not here today, but he'll be back tomorrow. So I said, okay. So I came back the next day, asked for Ross. Ross turned up. Had a nice interview with Ross in front of the Mercedes-Benz Actros 1. Absolutely great. Unlike this truck and trailer combo. This is interesting. I'm spotting a slight height difference here. Okay. Let's see how this is going to work. Badly. Ooh. I like the thing comes up on the trailer when you do that. So, DAF were good. Volvo were good. Mercedes were good. Went to Iveco, right? Iveco had a truck there that went from Land's End to John O'Groats on one tank. So that was their big thing. Went over to them and they got two guys. So I did an interview with two guys at Iveco and they talked about their trucks. Great. Went to Renault. Said to them, is there any chance I can do like an interview about your trucks? They had just a row of T-range, the new high T-range available. And they went, well, the guy that you need to speak to is a bit busy, but if you come back in half an hour, he'll be ready. Oh, okay. So I did some filming around the truck. 20 minutes later, the guy comes over. He said, I believe you want to do an interview. And I'm like, yeah. So I did an interview in front of the Renault trucks. No problem at all. So that's DEF, Volvo, Mercedes, Iveco, Renault. No problem at all. Went to Scania. I said the same thing. I said, is there somebody available I can do an interview with about your trucks and stuff? Ooh. Well, that's not really yours. We're just on the stand. You need to speak to the sales guys. That's them two over there in the blue shirts. So I went over to these two guys in the blue shirts. Got the attention of one of them. Said, hello, I'm Paul, blah, blah, blah. Can I do an interview, blah, blah, blah. I've been told that you're the guys to speak to. Oh, it's not really me. I'm not really the best guy for that. You need this guy here, right? He'll do a better job. Just don't tell him I sent you. This were his words. So, okay. So he went off. I waited for this other guy. I said to him, hi. I said, I've been told you're the best man for this. And who told you that? He said, well, I'm not really... You see, I don't really know what trucks are on the stand today. And I'm like, you're the sales guy. You're the sales guy at Scania. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, if you come back in about an hour, this Lewis chap you need to speak to, he's going to be like the best man for this. Right, okay. So I came back in an hour's time and I was like, went around, tried to find this Lewis guy, and he came over to me and I said, can we do like an interview? He's like, well, we don't really have any manufacturer trucks here today, so I tell you what, I'll try and get such and such a body, and he'll be able to talk to you about it. I'm like, you know, I've gone through 4 people. I'm just losing the will to live at this point. It's like 26 Celsius. The sun's beating down on me. I'm carrying a massive backpack. I just want 2 minutes of your time to have a chat with your trucks. Will you please stop giving me the runaround? He went off. 5 minutes later, he still hadn't come back. 10 minutes later, I saw him talking to some other customer. I was like, you know what? I'm done. So I left. I just left. On Monday, I came back just to get some more footage inside the trucks, and I went up to them and I said, can I basically do some filming inside one of your trucks? Just wanted to get the inside of one of your next-gen Scanias. And he went, oh, well, they're all customer trucks. I can't let you in them. I'm like, what? He said, well, yeah, they're all customer trucks, so I can't get permission to let you inside. And I'm like, hang on, this is Truck Fest. You didn't bring any trucks. And the guy was like, well, I don't really work at Scania, I'm just helping out. I come from like a local company, and they almost didn't come this year. So it's a bit last minute, so they haven't got any manufacturer trucks here. I'm like, this is Truck Fest. This is the main one in the UK. It's massive. And Scania didn't bring any trucks for people to look around. What is the point? What is the point? So I just went, okay. I just left it. So in the video, you're going to see the outside and the inside of trucks. All of them. You're going to have interviews with all the manufacturers except Scania. And now you know why. And I hope somebody from Scania sees the video and goes, why weren't we in this video? Because I'll be happy to tell them why. Wow, this is some seriously messed up scenery. I'll be happy to explain why they are not in the video very much. MAN were not even there. MAN just not there at all. They don't care about UK Truck Fest apparently. This is normal. Welcome to Colombia, El Squirrelo. I don't think I've ever seen MAN at Truck Fest. Alex, thank you for 17 months. Handy Hammy, thank you for 10. Globetrotter, the Renault guys were just smooching up to you so you don't always get the wreck their trucks, lol. Didn't miss anybody else. Map with 18 months, second Twitch baby hype. Also, nice truck. Uh, 6x6. No, they had a 6x4, 6x24. So it's a mid lift, a tag lift, and a 624 and a 6x4, I think, and a 4x2. Truck Fest is not the place to sell trucks. It's not really about just selling trucks, you know? It's about a lot of things. And turning up and not putting on a good show is just probably worse than not being there. That scenery's wrecked. What's the speed limit? It says 30 on here. And they're doing about 90. What's going on? I don't know when the video's coming out, Gunter. There's a lot of footage to edit. A lot of it. And I'm still trying to finish the Heathrow video off. So until the Heathrow's done, I'm not even going to look at Truckfest. So it's going to be, I don't know, probably at least a week. It's going to invite you to the factory, you turn up and someone says, sorry, the bloke you want to show you around is not here. Well, when it's one of their open days, it seems to be a bit more organised, but this was, you know, very disorganised. Is this building close enough to the road, do you think? I like that statue. It looks like something I could make with Play-Doh.
Happy anniversary.
Well, hi to you, Sander Cooper. Zunalet. 40 months. Good to hear about your trip to Truckfest. Have you changed? I've just changed our fleet from DAFs to Mercs, and God, what a mistake that was. All the drivers want the DAFs back. But they're not big fans of Scanias, though. Have a great one. Wow. Yeah, I also interviewed... one sec. I don't know where he's going because he doesn't use any indicators. I also interviewed like a haulier fleet, haulier company, and they have a fleet of, they have the last gen Scania, the next gen Scania, a Volvo and a DAF in their fleet. So I had a good chat with the trucker, like about what they do. So that's quite good. I had a chat with a female trucker, and she caught my attention because she has a bright pink truck, and I was like, that's interesting. And then I saw her cleaning the truck, so I had a chat with her as well. And then I had a chat with, who else to have a chat with? I'm sure, oh yeah, a guy who had a Scania truck and trailer combo from, it's like the previous gen Scania, and this thing has the most amazing like livery painted on it. Absolutely incredible detail. It's won loads of awards, and the couple that own it, a really nice couple, and they had a chat with me about like the inspiration of it, so that would be good.
Happy anniversary.
No, it wasn't a pink Renault. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was a DAF, but I'm not 100% sure. I saw so many trucks that it's all a bit of a blur now. Yeah, the Wild West truck gig, yeah. There's a German guy that owns that truck, and I asked him about the inspiration for the paint on it, and he said he got the inspiration from Red Dead Redemption. I was like, wow. Lobhat, thank you for 42 months. There was a pink chrome Volvo. Maybe that... Did you see a woman polishing it, Jackson? I don't think I saw a single Stobart truck there this year. Really sad, because I remember Stobart a few years ago, they had, you know, they used to get crowds of people. Now they're just not even there, and like, they're just irrelevant. It's such a mistake, I think, for Stobart to cancel that TV series. German guy's really nice, stopped on the way out to let us take a pic. Yeah, he is. Right at the end of the show, when people were leaving, I set my camera up on a tripod right at the gate, and so all the trucks that were coming out would have to drive past. And it's quite funny. Like, loads of the trucks, when they see the camera, they'll like suddenly stop, and then maybe like vent the air brakes to get the dust and stuff. They're a bit of a show off. I can't remember Isildur. You tweeted Truckfest before and they said they weren't going this year, Mrs. Frosty. It's pretty sad. It's good PR for the company and they're missing out on good PR. Where are we driving? Colombia. We're in Monteria at the moment. We're just leaving Monteria. You're a massive Eddie fan, Mrs. Frosty. I still watch the old Stobart video films, the TV series. It's still interesting. I reckon the drivers were getting a bit too popular, and that's why they stopped it. I don't think I'll ever understand Colombia. Okay, let me go and then drive as soon as I get there. That was blatant crash for cash, that was. Spotters are always outside Crick on the A5. Yeah, because they try to... it's a bit of an obsession for them, because they get pictures of all the new trucks when they're issued, and it's like the first person to upload it on the forums gets all the bragging rights. Why is my sat-nav still showing 30? There's a limit. There is no limit, apparently. You always beep when you go past. It's a Renault. BJ Weiler, 3 months down, looking forward to the next 300 or so. Blimey. 300? How many years is that?
Oh, yeah.
Stobarts have a new trailer for carrying bricks and building supplies. You see, that's what I miss in ETS, not being able to get specialised trailers for the job. Jules, Eddie Stobart did the only one truck bar. Eddie Stobart did have only... Oh, they had one truck there, Jules. Do you think it was an official capacity, or one of the drivers just decided to go there anyway? Gear are we in? I'm in 5L, that's top gear. Wow. That's top gear, crikey. I think we're going to struggle up a hill. Once we get a nice steep hill in this map, could be game over. Yep, really, I'm in top gear. Because it goes 1L, 1H, 2L, 2H, 3L, 3H, 4L, 4H, 5L. And we're in 5L.